Matters.
So, as everyone knows, we ended our Spirit Live season and we are no longer with them. But
welcome to season 2 of Chatter Matters. Woohoo!
Summer edition. Oh, yes. Summer edition.
Summer edition.
So we're going to be continuing the show throughout the summer. We're going to be recording, bringing on more guests, playing games, and having so many more hot topics.
I know. I'm so excited for this new season because we're doing so much. Like, we'll get into it later, but we're doing so much more this season.
Yes. Stay tuned. Yeah. We're going to have a good time, and hopefully you guys will join us for the adventure.
Yeah.
So let's just do like a little life update. As you guys can tell, it's just us two today. Oh. Just like we introduced season 1, we're introducing season 2 to just bring it back to the hosts of the show. It's not always about the guests.
Not always about the guests, but most importantly, it is about us.
Yes.
That's
why we are the hosts.
We are Chatter Matters. Yes. They are not. Yes.
So
do we want to talk about, I mean, I guess the semester has ended.
Yes. Year 2 has come and gone. I feel like it was so...
Is that not insane? Like halfway done university.
Didn't we just start?
Yeah.
Like I said, we just graduated.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like we just started. And halfway done, I know the next 2 years are going to be so quickly. Mm-hmm. I also, I don't know, for me, I'm excited for it. Because I think, I don't know about you, but for me, my first year was not as good. It was not great. Did not love it. Almost wanted to drop out of school. But I feel like this year was so much more fun. I did so much more. I met so many more people. And so I'm excited for the next 2 years.
I'm terrified, to be honest.
For the next 2 years?
Yes, because,
I'm not excited to graduate, but...
no, I'm terrified to graduate. Because, I was talking to my managers the other day at work, and I was like, so what do I do now? What do you mean I'm done school forever? I don't have school in September. I'm not coming back. I'm just,
no, it's kind of
living life now? Ew.
And then what do you do? I feel like...
They were like, get a job.
But, what job? How do you get a job? Everyone's the job market's so bad right now.
I don't know, man. But I guess we'll just see what happens when time comes. But like you said, I hope the next 2 years are going to be better.
Me too. Well, what did you think of this year? Did you not...
To be honest, the beginning of this year, I don't even remember what happened. I'm going to be so honest with you.
Semester-wide?
I remember my single cam class, and that's it.
What did we even do? I guess I was in multicam. That's crazy. You're actually so right. I don't know what we did first semester.
I don't remember. But this, last semester has been so good that I forgot about the first semester. I had a good time. I'm here for the vibe.
What were some of your favorite moments?
The Tar Awards.
Right.
Favorite moment. But we'll get to that.
Oh my god.
Going to the BSL was my favorite moment.
Yeah. And I feel honestly, this year is when I feel started finding our groups.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
More social. I know my people. I have my people.
Yeah.
I talk to people.
Yes! That's an accomplishment.
I made friends.
No, but I feel even the people that I met in media production and multicam, I've become so much more closer with them recently. Yeah. And I think first semester it was so weird. I barely talked to them first year. I was talking to them recently and I was because they were talking about when they met and they were like, oh yeah, we met last year, and I was like, I didn't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
I think I maybe talked to you a little bit.
First semester?
First year. First year we talked a little bit, but we were
we were still getting to know each other.
Exactly. Yeah. But everyone else I barely talked to. I was You
were my main.
You were my main.
Yes.
Good one.
Yes.
Yes. Chatter matters.
But, I had a good time this year. Improved a lot.
Yeah.
On myself. Definitely.
How so? What are some of your,
Well, like you were saying, a lot of people who
coming out of your shell?
Yeah. A lot of people who I didn't talk to in our program first semester, now, if I see them, I'll wait to them. Yeah. I'll be like, hey, we're good now. A lot of the time it's when you're with me. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're so social. I don't know if it's
I'm social, but, it doesn't come out.
But, okay, every single time that I've been with you over the last, couple weeks or before school ended, every single day, we'd be hanging out and you're like, hi.
Because I'll see people. I'll see people. But I feel like it's people, specifically in our program, I don't talk to them as much. Even in our program, you
would say, Luke and,
Okay, but I'm used to them now. Because he's been in my single cam classes and then in my groups and stuff like that. There's some people who I've genuinely gotten close with and, will talk to and say hi to. But I feel like it's not as much as it should be. There's not as many people in this program that I speak to that it should be. And I feel like definitely that's my fault for not, like,
I feel like that's me
taking
too,
the extra
but
mile.
at the end of the day, like, I know we harped on this before, so I don't want to get too much into it, but it's the school. Like, let's be for real. I think, like, I have friends that are going to, like, Western or Queens or things like that, and they're so easy, it's so much easier to, like, meet people and get that connection that they have. Like, the whole, like, I met my best friend, and now she's my maid of honor, we met in first year. Like, I don't... You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't, like, entirely have that, but it's also, like, we're a commuter school, so it's not going to be, like, I don't have a roommate. My roommate's myself. Like... One
thing I will say is everyone in our program, they are amazing people.
They are.
They're so creative, and they're just, they're genuinely nice people. Like, I don't think I've met someone yet where I'm just like, ugh, like, I hate them. Like, I can't stand them.
And everyone is so social and sweet. And, like, even I feel like, to talk to.
Even, like, our program, it's a very social program. Like, you have to work with people, which I think is such, like, one of the beneficial things about our program is that we have to talk to people. We can't just not work with somebody.
No,
which, like, helps you meet people and get to know them and stuff like that. Even if they're not your best friend, you still know them.
Because I have some friends who go to York, for example, and they talk about how, again, it's also a commuter school, but they're in, like, STEM or business, and they don't need to talk to people. Like, they can go to their lectures, go to their classes, and then go home. Because they don't work with people. You just sit there, you talk to...
I would hate that. Do you have any, like, accomplishments you're proud of from this year?
I have a few. I think I'm very proud of all the work that I've done. Like, I've done so many productions.
Yeah, you did a lot.
I did a lot.
Every single day I see you posting, like, working on a practicum, and I'm just like...
insane. And what I feel about it, too, is you do this work and you think that it's going unnoticed, but I got an email from the director of the program, like, Karen Sebesta, and she was like, hey, like, I've noticed you've been doing, like, this much work. You can be up for an executive member for Met TV.
Really?
Yeah. So she was like, she's going to give me an interview for Met TV. I'm going to get you on it. I'll get you a show.
I've been trying, but it's not about you.
But she's like, you can have an interview for a BCL job or a Met TV executive job.
Period.
So next year I might end up doing that. And so I'm very proud of myself for, like, reaching out and getting this and, like, you know, being able to, like, show my name.
I definitely need to do more practicums. Like, I see stuff and I, like, read about it, but then I always, like, forget to go back and apply for it. I'm not even gonna lie.
If they're not, like, that interesting, just getting your name out there, more people know you, more people will, like, give you jobs. Like, even, like, I worked on maybe, like, 5 practicums for a semester, and then people that I met through the practicums were offering me, like, work second semester.
Really?
Things I didn't even need to submit, like, sign up for anymore. They were just like, hey, I saw you do audio. Like, can you do audio for this? Or can you do cameras for this? And I'm like, yeah, because they know me from, like, the practicums.
But a lot of the stuff is always, like, board operator, camera operator, and that's not the stuff, like, I really want to do.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that you're doing is, like, the multicam stuff. Like, I feel like there's not too many, like...
Single cam stuff?
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think, like you said, it might be easier for me because just multicam here is so big.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much opportunities. Even, like, Met TV's, a lot of it's multicam. Bold Broadcast is multicam. Like, there's just so many opportunities for multicam here. Yeah. Which is weird because, I don't know, I feel like single cam is it not more popular in the real world?
I feel like there's a lot of single cam, but I feel like it's a smaller group of people, so they just use their, like, friends and stuff like that. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't...
Oh, maybe.
...use, like...
That's because I feel like with a single cam, you don't need as many people on a production, right?
Yeah. Like, I feel like you could have more people. I feel like you should have more people.
Oh, really?
Like, for example, our single cam class, we only had... There was 5 of us.
Yeah.
Audio, camera... One person was an actor, and then lighting, and then director. And, like, 2 people were, like, lighting, one person was camera, one person was the director. But I feel like we didn't, like, there were so many people, like, we had the 5 of us, and I feel like there wasn't enough roles within the 5 to fill it up. But I feel like in a real production... And not one that's, like, 3 minutes long, where you have more lighting and more cameras and more, instead of just, like, the one.
Yeah.
Then you need more people.
That's true.
Like, I know single cam, you need, like, a smaller group.
But you can do it with a smaller group, and I think that's the thing.
Yeah, you can do it with a smaller group, but I feel like you need a... Not big group, but, like,
for bigger
more
productions.
People. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing with multicam, though, is that you cannot do it
you
without
need
multiple people on cameras, multiple
one
people
for the
doing
board,
audio.
one for the director, one for the... Like, you need people.
Yeah. Like, even the smallest multicam production can only happen with at least double whoever's on single cam. Like, single cam, you technically could do it even, like, 3 people. Like audio, camera, director, maybe actor. And you can do it. It'll be hard, but you can. Multicam, you just straight up can't do it.
That's probably why they don't have as many, because they have people.
What about you? What's your biggest accomplishment?
I want to say my single cam one, because I can't remember anything that I did. I'm going to be so honest.
Really?
I don't remember what happened before, like, 2 months ago.
Right? I don't know. First semester's like a blur, genuinely.
Before Christmas,
what happened?
I don't know. I know my birthday was after, and then I was done.
Yeah.
Now we're here, and it was your birthday.
Yeah.
And now we're done school.
I know. This is actually... Isn't it kind of funny that your birthday's near the beginning of second semester, like near the end of first?
Yes.
And mine's at the end of second semester. It's such a, like, break thing. Like...
But I would say my biggest accomplishment is the directing thing that I did for my single cam. Like, my own. Because I've never, like, directed or made something of my own.
Was that hard?
It was not good. Like,
so you're being tough on yourself.
The editing was not good.
Did you have to edit it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't edit to save my life. And, like, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
But I had fun doing it, and I was proud about the fact that I wrote my own script, directed my own thing, and, like, got to tell people, like, do this, go there, go there.
That's crazy.
Which, like, I'm proud of that. Like, I've never had to...
That was your first time directing.
Yes, like, I never had to do anything like that before. Yeah. So I was proud of myself.
Was it hard? Like, how was the whole process?
The writing was actually really fun
what was
to
it about?
do.
It was
Mine was
horror?
The horror,
yeah.
The school that set up in flames and the principal died. And then the, like, principal's, like, haunting the students.
Oh, okay.
The writing process was actually really easy, to be honest. I'm not a writer.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed writing.
But I feel like once you see a vision in your head, like, I don't know if it's just me, but when I am, like, I want to make this into a movie, I already see it.
Yeah.
I see what they're saying. I see what it's going to look like. So I feel like writing isn't even about creating things. It's just about what I have, writing it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was easy. The directing part wasn't bad. It was just the time limit. Because we only had the 6 hours, which seems like a lot of time. But realistically, when you're, like, filming something, it's not that much time.
Yeah, 6 hours is crazy.
Yeah. And for mine, I don't know why I decided to do so many locations, which made it, like...
Oh, did you actually?
Yeah. That was my downfall.
So you were traveling in that time, too?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I went to the library, then I did the library, I did the hallway in Kerr Hall, upstairs in the Kerr Hall. Like, I think I overshot. Like, I wanted more than I could do, which was my downfall. Oh, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm so proud about the fact that, like, I actually
And it's good to try to, like, have a big idea and try to accomplish it. Because you can do something in one room and small that you're, like, not proud of. Yeah. But making something that you're proud of, I think, is so much more important. Yeah. Yeah. And then another one of our biggest accomplishments that we had together.
I would like to introduce you to Miss Comedy Writing Tara Award winner, Nadya Hall.
And Miss Tara Award main dancer.
Yes.
No,
okay, not main dancer. I was just part of dance.
I was watching you. You were my main dancer.
But yes,
but we're so, like, the way we did that is so impressive.
We ate the Taras up.
We did.
Like, our program, like, even the people who we know that won awards, guys, we ate the Taras up. I know I didn't win anything, but, like, I was still a part of it.
Did you submit anything?
No.
Okay, well, then that's two.
But next year, Chatter Matters.
Yes, we actually should.
Chatter Matters.
Chatter Matters.
But, we never went to the Tara Awards first year. Yeah. This is our first time.
I didn't realize that they were so much fun.
I didn't know it was this big of a deal. Yeah. Like, I knew people, like, took it seriously, but I didn't know it was this serious.
Even first year, I didn't know people were taking it seriously.
No.
I thought it was, like, a little awards show, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Like, I genuinely enjoyed it. Like, the process of, like, rehearsing. Like, on my side, the process of, like, waking up, coming to school, going to rehearsal. Sometimes I was tired. But, like, it gave me purpose. I'm not going to lie. Like, I genuinely enjoyed, like, I have to go to school. I have to rehearse. I have to do this. I have, like...
Wait, let's share our stories into it. So, like, how did you see it? What did you think? What was the process of doing it?
I think it was just, like, an email. Yeah. Or, like, a post or something saying dance corps. And I saw it on the, like, last day to apply for it.
Really?
Yes.
How was the audition process? Was it hard?
I'm so thankful because for the singers and the people who had, like, talking parts, they had to submit an audition. Yeah. And I was like, oh, shoot, I don't have time to audition or do anything. But for the dancers, we just had to, like, put our name and this and that, and then we were good. And then we had an in-person audition. But luckily, we didn't have to, like, submit anything that day. So I could just, like, submit my application. Then they send me an in-person audition.
Oh, that's good.
But we went to the school. We went to the rack here. And we did... So first we went to Studio C. Okay. And they sat us down, introduced ourselves. And then they told us, like, we're going to separate and do auditions. And then if you're just for the dance, then you're just gonna like leave after you do
okay.
the dance. And then if you're here for the ensemble, then you would stay and then do like your speaking and singing. I don't sing. We've been over this. I can't sing. So I just came for the dance part. We did our dance.
Did you get to sing in it?
Yeah,
like
we
for
did.
The show?
We did.
Okay, nice.
It's because we weren't mic'd, so no one was gonna hear us anyways.
Wait, that's so fun.
So, yeah.
So you could be like in a musical, and also the theme was Broadway.
Yes.
Which is so fun.
Yes. It was like I genuinely loved the idea.
Yeah.
Like I was in a musical, guys.
Yes.
Like
it was so funny too.
Yeah.
Like the Defying Gravity one where he was making up a Tara.
There were writers for that because the whole time I was like, oh, like who wrote this? Like, who thought of this? Like I thought just like the directors and stuff were just like, oh, let's just change this word, but no, they were actually writers.
Yeah.
And Adriana was one of the writers.
Oh, really?
Because he walked out of the room one time and was like, what's everyone like doing here? Mm-hmm. And then I saw in the program his name was under the writer. So like, good job.
I actually didn't know that people were writing it either, to be honest. I would have signed up to be a writer if I knew that was happening.
Like I didn't know that was like there's so many. If you look at the playbill, then there's so many different like things that went into it, which like I'm just shocked about.
Like
how
even the team, like I started off on the submissions team because I was like, okay, like I don't really know what this is. I'll do like whatever small job because I was busy at the time. Mm-hmm. And so I did the submissions team and I had to like organize people submitting, which is also the only reason why I knew how or that you could submit. Because last year I thought that it was like a nomination process or something because of the nominees. But I saw that, so I was like, okay, I'll submit. And so I submitted my comedy writing just to like, for fun.
And she won.
And I won.
And
I won. And it was actually kind of crazy. I don't know, like, I shouldn't be really sharing this, but I found out that I won through the submissions, like, forms originally, so I didn't even find out when I was there. But because of that, they were like, okay, if you already know, then you should be a presenter. So then I got to present an award and win an award. And it was crazy.
But overall, I think the Taras were a 10 out of 10.
It was so fun.
They will definitely be seeing me next year. I don't know what the idea is, but I want to be involved again because I actually really
And the dance corps was so small. Like, it's kind of impressive that you got it. Like, it was only, what, like 6 of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even working with the ensemble, I got to meet so many, like, a lot of them, not a lot of them, the ones that I met and, like, became close with were, like, first years.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I met some really amazing people.
Yeah.
Who, like,
it's such a good experience, too. Yeah. Like, you got to meet people. Like, it's a fun, cool thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to work out so much. I remember even, like, hanging out with you at lunch, and you were like, all right, time for rehearsal. And
like, the rehearsal was, like, 8 hours long.
Multiple times a week.
It was crazy. I got all my creative practice hours, though, so thank God. But, yeah, overall.
That's kind of crazy, though. Because wasn't there one week you were there, what, like, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes, that was the week. That was the, like,
That's
few
insane.
days before the show.
That's insane.
But
they could not make me come to school that much.
I had to be here. But overall, I really enjoyed it. And I think it was such, like, a great experience to even say, like, you won.
Exactly.
I got to perform. People know who we are now.
People know
like,
who we were.
I felt like a celebrity.
I know.
Because I was walking around, people were like, you were so good on stage. I was like, you guys saw me? Like.
Or people being like, good job for winning the award. I was like, what, you saw that?
Like,
you were that?
But, yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I really enjoyed it.
It was really worth it. And I want to go back next year. And I think, like, doing stuff like this gets us more involved, gets us meeting people.
Exactly.
And it's worth it. It's part of the university experience.
So
it's actually honestly, this is really cute because I feel like it's so full circle. Like our first episode of our first season, we were kind of talking about how we
don't like school.
Yeah.
I was ranting about, I didn't like school. Yeah. It's starting to get better. Da da da. But now, like, I'm sitting here smiling, talking about school, saying like, I did this. I'm so happy I did.
I'm almost sad that it's ended. Honestly, I'm sad that this year's ended. Like I was having so much fun. I was like, guys, let's keep it going.
Yeah. I was having a good time.
Me too.
But continuing on, like, how busy we were, how do you maintain your, like, life, school,
doing
work?
Productions, working?
Because me personally, I have been sick recently, but it wasn't actually, like, a cold cough. Like, it was just,
I heard that you talking about that. When did it start?
My sickness?
Yeah.
I was sick, like, what, last week? And then I thought it was just because, like, I don't wear a jacket or, like, because I don't know. I just thought it was, like, the weather changing and stuff. But it was burnout.
Oh.
And I realized...
When you get really stressed and then it...
No. When I don't have time to sit down. Because, like you were saying, Thursday, I was at school from 4... Or I woke up from 4 a.m. And then I had rehearsal until 6.
Yeah.
And then Friday, I was at school again. Saturday, I was at school practicing.
Yeah.
Sunday, I was at school practicing. Monday, I have work. Tuesday, I have school. Wednesday, I have work. Thursday was the Tar Awards.
And it's tough because you're a commuter too, so you're also traveling. So even your work, you have to drive to.
Like that 1 month of March. I was like, what comes before April?
Right.
March was so tiring for me because every single day, like I never had a day to just sit down and relax and like sleep and do all this type of stuff without like it being like the mandatory sleeping like the 5 hours a night. But like my body started to give out and like I got sick and I just like I thought it was a cold and I was taking medicine for it, but it was just burnout.
Oh, you're taking medicine for it?
Like I was just taking like Tylenol, cold and sinus.
Were you like sick, like bedridden kind of?
Not bedridden. It was just like I was drowsy. I was tired.
No, I get that. Like I don't know if it was last week, but I got home from like a production or something, and I was supposed to meet my friend that night, and I took the fattest nap of my life. Like it was.
But you need to though.
I didn't even mean to. I was watching TV. I was like, okay, I have 30 minutes. I'll watch this and then go. But while I was watching, my body just like was done. It just clonked out.
I think, like, speaking on, like, how do you maintain it, I feel like we have to prioritize more.
Ourselves?
Yeah.
I think we haven't this year.
Me, personally, growing up, I've always been a busy person. Like I said, I danced nearly 5 times a week for hours. If I wasn't at dance, then I was at school because at the time, like, I didn't have a job yet. Yeah. And that was my life. I woke up, go to school, come home, go to dance. Woke up, go to school. I've always been busy when I was younger. And now, like, I can't sit still. Like, I can't not do anything, but
Were you feeling the burnout when you were younger, though?
No.
So I wonder why, if you were always this busy.
Because I feel like now there's more going on. Because before it was just dance and school. Mm-hmm. Now it's work. There's extracurriculars. There's school stuff.
Do you feel that this year you've been balancing it all? Or were you kind of... Like, I know you were sick, so it kind of shows that, like, once you took a breath...
Like, I balanced... Like... I still don't feel the greatest. Yeah. Because, like, I still haven't relaxed as much. Yeah. But I think summer will be a good chance. Well, I'm the same.
Like, I think, like, right now I'm still living in Toronto. And I do like living in Toronto. But I'm itching to go back to the suburbs so badly. Yeah. Every time that I see my parents, I'm like, I don't think I can come back. Like, I'm like, no, like, I want to come back in September, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I need a break so badly. I feel like, especially when I live down here, this is my, like, I'm working, I'm doing productions, I'm doing school. I don't have any time for myself. If I'm seeing my friends, it's, like, once or twice a month for a little bit. Like, I barely have time for anything I want. And so I live here, and I'm getting so burnt out. And knowing that, like, I'm moving out on, like, the 27th or something. Mm-hmm. My birthday's on the 26th. I'm, like, I need to be done. Like, this week is, like, my push week, and then I'm sleeping.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we just need a break. Like, maintain... Like, I think I balanced it pretty good. The days I wasn't at school, I was at work. Yeah. And then, like, when I had other stuff to do, I made time for it. But I feel like I jam-packed myself so much with things to do every single day that now, like, my body's like, okay, you need to calm down.
Did you even have breaks?
No.
I feel like I didn't have breaks.
Like, before, I didn't have this issue from, like, the mid-February beyond. Yeah. It was just that chunk where I was rehearsing for the Tar Awards and doing, like, everything where I was just tired. Yeah. And I was doing too much.
Even winter break didn't feel like a break.
No.
I was working, too, so it was just, like, it was more work.
Yeah. Like, but maintaining it, I think I did okay. Like, I got through it.
I don't know. I feel like next year, to your point, like, I think we need to give ourselves more time for ourselves.
The thing is, I want to give myself more time, but I don't think I can.
I don't think I can either, actually.
I can't not do anything.
Me too. And if I see a production, I'm like, I'm doing it. Like, every single time that I get... Because you know how we get those emails from TMU that are like, they're doing this, they're doing this? Yeah. I read every single one of them, and I sign up for every single one of them.
I try to read them.
And I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that to myself, but I go, I don't want to miss... Also, I have a fear of missing out, so I'm like...
Yes. But mine isn't for school, though. Mine is just, like, hanging out with people.
Mine is for everything.
Like, I hate when I'm, like, at work and people are like, oh, like, I'm hanging out at school. Like, okay, thanks. Yeah. I'm here making money. Ew. Yeah.
No, but then I also have the opposite thing where I feel like I'm not doing enough no matter what I'm doing. Like, if I'm working a lot... I'm like, okay, but I'm not going to school doing, like, productions, or I'm not hanging out with my friends. But if I'm doing productions, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this. But if I'm hanging out with my friends, then I feel guilty for hanging out with them too much. Like, no matter what I do, it's always kind of like it's not what I'm supposed to do.
I don't think I ever feel guilty when I'm hanging out with my friends, to be honest. Really? Like, I feel like I'm happy with my friends. Like, I love seeing them. Like, I don't get to see my friends that often. And when I do, I just like being around them.
But when you have, like, spurts of you're hanging out with your friends basically exclusively for, like, weeks, do you ever feel like, oh, my God, I'm not doing anything with my life?
No.
Really?
Like, me, I'm the type of person where, like, I want to be with my friends, and when I'm not with them and I'm just, like, alone, I feel, like, lonely.
Yeah.
Like, I like being around people.
Yeah.
Even if they're not my best friends, I like being around you. Like, I don't want to not be
But then
with
if I'm, like, spending so much time hanging out with people and I'm not doing other things, then my brain is like, okay, why are you wasting your life? Like, why are you doing nothing?
No, I enjoy it.
Good for you.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, my brain needs to stop. But
what, like, you're sitting here talking about doing, like, all these practicums, working on this stuff. What is your end goal after this program?
See, and this is exactly why I'm doing all these practicums. Because I have no idea, and in my head, I'm like, if I can be a part of everything, then maybe one thing will click and I'll know. I think right now, after doing, like, the Tara stuff and winning the award for comedy writing, it really jump-started me into being like, okay, I think this is what I want to do. And I might change. Like, I think, like, a lot of times, like, I'll have a vision for myself, and then I'll, like, I don't know, trick my mind and be like, no, I want to do this. But I think right now I want to do more comedy. I want to do more social media, too. Like, over the summer, I want to do so much.
That's what we were saying. We want to do more.
Like, for myself, for Chatter Matters, I want to be writing. I brought a camera. I want to be filming. Mm-hmm. Like, I think to that, too, doing the practicums, I felt like I was always working on someone else's production. And now I want to work on my own. Yeah. I want to, like, put all my energy that I was putting into other people for myself.
That's good, though.
What about you?
And mine, well, I've already said this before, but I want to get more into, like, the acting side. Yeah. I'm going to start, I've been looking for, like, agencies and stuff like really? That. Yeah. Because so many people are part of agencies, and I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why not me?
Well, I think it's not even about, like, what you're doing wrong. I think, like, you need to, I guess, find it.
The thing is, there's so many, like, scams
that's
out
true
there. And, like, I could find a place that looks so proper, maybe recommend it, but, like, how do I know it's genuine?
Yeah, because some people will, like, make you pay for so much stuff that you don't have to. Exactly.
I think, though, I looked at ACTRA before, but I never, like, I read through it, but I never really, like, sat down and really, like, considered, like, do I want to do ACTRA? But I think I'm, like, for the summer, I'm going to, like...
You're going to look into it?
Yeah.
Wait, that's so good. Have you done anything like that before?
No. Like, I've done a lot of research looking for places. Okay. I signed up for one thing, I think, before, but I honestly forget. Like, nothing ever happened with it, so... Yeah, I'm just going to try something different.
Oh my gosh, that's really exciting.
Hopefully it works out. Because, like, I'm getting tired of not being
So then you want to do more acting stuff, right? Are you going to try to keep up with, like, directing? Or, like, because even when you made that film, you loved it. Is it, like...
Yeah, like you said, I want to work on stuff in the summer. Like you said, we're going to be working on stuff in the summer. And I think, like, that would be helpful to get my foot in the door. Because I did enjoy the directing, but I kind of felt like I want to be in front of the camera, too.
That's also, we have 2 years left. So I feel like...
We have a lot of time,
We do have a lot of time, but at the same time, like, I think I spent the first 2 years really focusing on other... First year, actually, I was doing nothing. I don't know what I was doing that year. But this year... I've been focusing on helping other people with their productions or, like, signing up. Like, I don't want to do audio. That's not my goal. I don't want to be a cameraman. That's not my life.
Actually, I didn't hate being the camera person, but I felt like I didn't have enough control.
Yeah,
like, I felt like I had to do what the other person said.
And you kind of do. And as much as it is fun to work on these productions, like, you can write on your resume, oh, I did audio, I did this, and whatever, but you're not making your own stuff. Yeah. You have nothing to show for, like,
who you are.
Yourself, really. And that's what I think we want to start doing. And this summer... Like, I really want to start making my own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were asked the question, what led us to do this podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know, Nadya, I literally saw that, like, Spirit Live was, like, looking for applications, and I was considering it, and I was actually going to text you before you texted me.
Were you actually?
I was. But then I was like, I don't know, like, am I even, like, are we that interesting to talk about? Like, should we even do it? Like, I don't know, like, I hated the audio in, like, Audio 101.
Well, that's what it was too. Like, I hate Pro Tools.
Like this.
We barely know the the audio stuff here.
Notice how I don't even touch this? Like, I can just go with the flow.
It's all for show, to be honest.
It is. It looks cool, though.
It does.
But then you text me, and then you were like, do you want to do a Spirit Live show? And I was like, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I do. And it actually is going really good.
It really is.
Like, I know if you guys look back at the first, like, episode or two.
Even, like, the first season... I think we can see improvements. Like,
definitely. If we the first radio show like, the first ever time we signed on and did it, like, live.
Yeah. Oh, the very, very first one, the one that we never got a recording of.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. There's a lost episode
where, like,
out
we started,
there.
like, half an hour late and, like, yeah. That one was not good, but, like, we've improved so much.
Yeah.
Like, look at us now. Like, if you can look back at the video, our confidence has boosted so much.
I feel like we're more natural on, like, talking to guests and asking them questions. Yeah. Like, not to gas ourselves up. Like, I know it's like,
no,
we're
gas
awesome, but yes,
like,
we worked hard on this.
It's weird, because we're just sitting in a room right now by ourselves. What were we saying?
How great we are.
Oh, yeah, we're amazing. Long story short, we're doing so good.
No, but anyways, back to how we got started. So, I was the same. I was, like, looking at all my emails. I saw this one. I was like, oh, another thing I can sign up for. So, I was like, let me see. But I was like, I don't want to do a radio show by myself. Can I just like, talking? I love to talk, but I could never talk for an hour by myself.
Yeah. You need, like, someone to bounce.
I feel like I'd be crazy. Yeah. Even when I, like, vlog sometimes, I can do that, but at least there's something going on. If I was in this room by myself going, like, hey, guys, welcome back to my, like, whatever, I don't think I could do it. So I was like, who do I know can yap? Who do I love talking to? And I was like, Mahalia and I, chatter matters.
I feel like when we, like, our plans for this, we both had two different ideas in the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you said you wanted to focus more on, like, the interviewing of the people, getting to know them. And then I was like, I want to gossip. I want to talk shit. Like,
no, actually, but that's really good. I feel like we, like, came to something together.
We did. Like, I feel like the ideas, like, worked.
Yes.
Like, I feel like we had the best of both worlds. Yeah. We have the interviewing, the hot topic.
Yes.
Then I think we both decided on playing a game.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, I don't know, it kind of just was easy to do. Like, easy to plan out because, I don't know, like...
It's just kind of for fun. And I really like that you brought in... Because at first I was, like, thinking about it kind of as just an interviewing podcast. Like, not talking about anything other than the people, which I think is a good segment, but... A part of, like, my favorite part of the podcast is just yapping. Like, talking about hot topics, talking about gossip. Like, and I feel like, honestly, it kind of made it what it is.
But, yeah, I think, like, we did so much.
Yeah.
Like, we started terrible.
Yeah.
And it's actually going very, very good.
And I'm so excited for this new season.
And I'm very proud of, like, what we've done. We've overcome a lot.
Yes,
in
we
these
have.
2 rooms.
Oh, my
God. From stuff not working in there to stuff not working in here. Like,
to multiple times not getting recordings after doing an entire episode. Or audio. Oh, my God.
An hour and 20-minute long episode that we recorded on Saturday did not have audio. And we just found out that it cut out, like, halfway through the video anyways.
Oh, my gosh. There's so many problems in this room. As much as I love, like, all the facilities, it's tough. Like, why are there so many issues? Get it together.
But what led us to do this, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we just...
Well, I think
we compliment each other,
yeah,
to be honest.
I agree.
Like, I feel like in the beginning, we didn't argue. But we definitely had, like, opposing opinions.
Yeah.
But, like...
I think, like, I don't know, I think we... Not even fights, but we had, like, a few, like... You know what I mean?
I feel like we have very bold personalities.
We do.
And, like, contrasting personalities.
Yeah.
But they blend together.
Yeah, and I think, like, the fact that we're very similar in different ways, I think, work together.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, even us liking, like, social media and wanting to do that and, like, you know, talking. And I think with the guests, too, it's brought out because I'll have questions that, like, I want to know, and then you'll have questions that you want to know.
Yeah.
And so we're, like, kind of, like, what's the word? Like, I feel like we, like... compliment each other. Yeah, let's say that. You know, like,
but yeah,
right.
I think the show is amazing, and I think it will, like, lead to...
And I'm excited for more.
Yeah.
I'm excited for, like, what we make, too. And even, like, the podcast is great, but I'm excited for us to, like, be making other content and, like, coming out with more social media stuff and even, like, vlogs over the summer.
Yeah, like, we wanted to, you know, say that we want to expand to not just being a podcast, but being just content.
Yeah.
Like, we already make TikToks. I make TikToks on my own. Nadia makes TikToks on her own. I do a lot of, like, fashion posts. Nadia wants to do more posts as well.
Yeah.
And, like, we said we want to vlog. We want to... We have an idea to work on a horror movie this summer.
Like, we both have cameras. We both want to create things.
Yes. So this Chatter Matters is not just going to be the podcast. Obviously, it is going to be, like, our main thing because chatter matters.
And
obviously. But like,
and I think we'll come out with probably a podcast every week, or we'll try to.
Yeah.
But other than that, like we're going to New York.
Yes.
We're vlogging that. Yes.
We're
I'm so excited for New York.
But just stay tuned because we are going to have more coming out, which I think like it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be new.
And like I don't see Chatter Matters stopping anytime soon. To be honest.
Me neither.
Like I know with Spirit Live, like we only had 6 episodes, but I don't think I ever like thought we would have continued in the summer. Like I thought we would have done the 6 episodes and then just been like, oh, hopefully we come back next year. But like,
honestly, a part of me was also doing it for creative practice hours. Like a part of me was also like I needed those hours.
I have my 60 done.
Yes.
From the Tar Awards. I'm good.
Yeah.
I can graduate.
That's all I need.
But I'm happy that we collectively decided that like let's
and I think that was good too, because I think like it wasn't like even a conversation we had. I think we just kind of knew that we both wanted to.
Like I wasn't done.
Yeah.
I was
there was
satisfied
no point
with the 6 episodes. Like I wanted to keep going.
There was no point that we were like, should we not? We didn't sit down and have it. We were just like, okay, who's our next guest?
Yeah.
So what are we doing next?
And the thing is too, picking our guests has actually been really easy.
It has.
Like I thought I would have struggled, like because we did 3 and 3.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be like, oh god, I have no friends. So like, who am I gonna ask? But to be honest, I'm actually super happy with the people that we brought on. They're all interesting. They all have their things going on. They're doing their thing.
Exactly. And honestly, if any of you, where's the cameras? If any of you have like artistic talents or things that you want to show or do, or anything that you just want to kind of talk
rant about yourself, about how amazing you
are,
DM
us.
Honestly.
Literally. Like
we're here to bring you on.
Yeah, and we want to meet new people. We want to meet all types of people. Like we were even talking about having more like sports people and science people and just like anyone. Like honestly, we just want to meet people.
Like the overall idea was just to like allow people to showcase themselves who don't always get like the opportunity or don't have like their own thing going on, to just talk. Like me personally, I would have, if I wasn't doing this, I would have loved to come on and be like, so I'm amazing, I do this and that. Like I would love that, and we want to give you guys the opportunity to do so, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Which is why I'm also glad that we have this own episode, so that we can go back to talking about us.
Yes. It's about us.
It is about us. It's always been about us.
Who doesn't want to talk about themselves?
It's always going to be about us.
We're the main characters.
We are.
But do you have any plans for the summer? Like, I know we just said we want to make stuff, but like personal plans?
Oh my gosh. Well, so I just got out of a big relationship, which I've talked about.
This guy.
But this is going to be like, I want to have like a hot girl summer. Like, I feel like I've never had a summer, not in a relationship, not at camp. Like, I've either been at camp for the entire thing or in a long relationship. And so this summer, I want to go out.
Yes.
I want to party. Yes. I want to see things. I want to go to festivals. I want to go to Wonderland. I want to go to the beach. I want to do everything.
Literally, I've met so many girls in, like, the past few weeks. And I'm just like, you guys want to do anything this summer? Hit me up. I'm outside this summer. Like,
yes.
But me personally, I take summer very seriously.
Yes.
And I've made this very clear to everyone. Every summer, I go to the dollar store and get a big Bristol board. Make it into a calendar. I'm not doing it this year because like that's a lot of waste. I have like 3 calendars for like the last how many years.
That's kind of a good idea. I kind of want to.
But in my phone already, I have all the food festivals and everything lined up. For what's coming up.
What kind of food festivals?
Girl, want me to read you my calendar?
Low-key?
I got you. Like summer is my time to just live life.
Yeah.
Because I'm so focused, like we said, with school, work, and everything. Summer, I love summer.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, like, and I don't know, I want, not in a sad way, but I almost live for summer.
Yes. Like, I live to see my friends and hang out and not have to, like, worry about waking up early next morning to go to school.
And don't get us wrong, we love our classes. Like, this year, well, some of them. And I love doing productions, and I do like going to school, especially now. But just summer, oh my gosh, like going out, you just do whatever you want. You just have fun. Like, yeah, we have to work and make money and stuff, but, like, I'm not even going to be working that much. Like, this year, I was like, I'm working 2 shifts a week.
Oh.
I'm not working. Like,
Me, normally in the summer, last year I started doing full-time in the summer, so 5 days a week. But this year I was like, you know what? I genuinely need to spend, not just spend more time with my friends, but just take more time to actually live life.
Yeah.
Because I'm at work 5 days a week and then I only have 2 days off to enjoy. No. So this year I'm going to do 4 days a week.
Oh, okay, that's
good.
And
then that's still a lot, to be honest.
That is still a lot.
Because my shifts are like
making money
all day. My shifts are from like 11 to 9:30.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, that kind of sucks. And then you don't have like the day.
No. Like, my day is work.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'd rather have long shifts and less days than, like, a bunch of days and short shifts.
I agree.
But my summer starts on April 26th at 9 p.m. Because where are we going to be, Nadia?
My birthday.
Yes.
Yes.
That's when my summer officially starts.
So I'm throwing a Y2K. Sorry if you guys aren't invited. Some of you are.
Yeah. What do you mean? You guys didn't get the invitation?
No, it's in your mail.
Yeah.
It's in your mail. It's, check for that. But anyway, so I'm having a Y2K themed party.
Yes.
It's going to be karaoke. It's going to be drinking. It's going to be Britney, Y2K vibes.
It's going to be having fun. It's going to be,
will.
This is the start of our 2025 20-year-old summer.
Yes. And that's it too. Like, first of all, my birthday was April 2nd. So it was a while ago. But I was like, I kind of wanted to have like a bigger birthday party when everyone was done exams. But I was also like, I want a summer kickoff.
Yes.
Like, as much as it's kind of like my birthday, it's also like summer. Like, I want like, I don't know, just for fun. Just to be like, this is the start. Yeah.
But.
So what else?
I have an audition on the 25th for like a dance thing because my friend is in a dance. I don't know if it's with her school or if it's outside of her school.
Okay.
But it's a dance company and she was instructed to like reach out to people that they know that are dancers because for the month of May.
Is there a show?
Yeah, a competition in the beginning of June. Because a bunch of people are going on vacation in the month of May, so they won't be there to practice. So she reached out to me and said, like, do you want to audition and then, like, just be there for that month? And I was like, sure, like, I'll do that.
Wait, that's so
like,
fun.
I'm excited. Like, I hope, like, I make it and stuff like that because I'm ready to...
you're going back to your dance. Yeah. I know that, like, you used to do competitive for so long and then you kind of stopped, right?
Well, I think this one is focusing more on, like, our cultural dancing, like, soca, reggae, all that. Which I'm here for, to be honest. Like, let's switch it up. Let's have some fun.
Did you used to do a lot of that kind of dancing?
No.
Like,
that's just more, like, Caravana time that I do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fun.
Because my dancing, I did, like, tap jazz act or, like, the traditional.
Yeah.
This is, like, cultural.
That's cool.
So,
it's like a change it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the 25th. 26th is your birthday. And then for the month of May, I have to pick whatever days rehearsal is. Mm-hmm. And then work those days and then have fun. Yeah. But Thursday, May 8th, Wonderland opens up. Yes. And then Misha and I were planning with our work people and then our friends. That's why I texted you and said, do you want to go to Wonderland on the 13th?
Yeah, so it's me, like, Misha and, like, Jad.
Me, you, Misha, Cece, Christian. Oh, you haven't met Cece.
No, I have met Cece.
Oh, you have?
Your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cece, Christian.
Oh, my
God. We said Jad. And Alania are two people from my work.
Okay.
But... they're cool. You're gonna meet them.
Wait,
you already know everybody else.
I really do.
Like one thing I made sure was my friends all know each other.
Yeah, and that's what's really good about you. Like I'm gonna keep my friend groups apart, which is why I'm kind of nervous for my birthday. But everyone will meet. Everyone will be drunk. It'll be fun.
People need to start including their friend groups. Like I feel like people are so like, no, they have to be separate.
Because it's like I don't know about you, but I have a different personality for everyone that I talk to. So it's like, or at least a little different. So it's like, what personality do I use?
Yeah, but. Nadia already knows everyone. Like, I'll say a name and she already knows who they are. Even if she hasn't met them, she knows them.
And that's our New York course during that month, too. Which I'm a little, I don't know how that's gonna
forgot about
go
that.
Down. So, so we're going to New York 25th.
We leave the 24th at night.
4th.
9:30 at night.
Until the 31st.
Yes.
And we have, like, classes. I know.
Low-key, like, can't they just, like, send us to New York? Like, do we really have to do, like, the leading up?
Yeah.
But, the 10th, there's a soca concert. I'm not going to go to it, but... there's a jollof versus jerk, like, food thing on Monday the 19th. Friday the 23rd to Sunday the 25th. I love how
already prepared you are.
Oh, very prepared.
That's crazy.
It's in my notes.
That's so funny. That's good.
There's the Ajax Rib Fest. I want to go on the Friday because we leave the Saturday.
Yeah. Do you know what you're wearing to New York yet?
No.
That's also, I'm going thrifting.
My outfits are the most important thing.
It is.
Not even the classes. Just the outfits.
Honestly, I want like a photo op every chance that I get. I want multiple outfits a day.
Yes. Well, we did say we're going to do a nice dinner outfit one night and then the other nights are just going to be chill.
Yeah.
So that's how our summer's going to be. New York. A lot of food. Like always, what's new,
honestly,
guys?
it's not changing.
Like, but yeah, we have
back out here.
Wonderland coming up.
Yes.
And there's gonna be a lot more.
Yeah, and you'll see us a lot more.
Yes.
A lot more content.
Yes.
Different types of content.
And then we said at the club too. Like we been wanting to go to
that too. Have you been to a club?
Only fiction, and
I
that
know,
was trauma. That was just
the
not
worst
good.
club.
Oh God.
Yeah, but this year, like,
we're gonna have fun. We're
gonna have fun.
Like, I'm the planner, friends.
Yeah.
All my friends know that. I make the plans. I tell you what's happening when they are.
Oh, I love that.
Yes or no.
I'm not a planner.
My calendar's set.
Yeah, you are.
I think we can,
love how prepared you are.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time, and hopefully you guys enjoy your summer too before.
Yeah, and you'll see us so much more too. Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Now we're gonna move on to
Let's talk about it.
Ooh.
I know. Insane.
So today I woke up when I was like thinking about like what to talk about for Let's Talk About It, and I wanted to rant because I was thinking about this movie the other day, and I want to rant about it because So what I wanted to talk about is what's a show and movie that everyone like is obsessed with that
you don't like,
you couldn't finish.
Honestly, White Lotus. And I feel really upset about talking about that because I keep telling everyone that it's good, but I know inside the only reason I'm saying it's good is everyone else is saying it's good. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, it's okay. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's so long. I hate shows and movies that drag.
It, to be honest.
It drags out. Like, things that could happen in like, first of all the episodes are 45 minutes. Do you like a 45-minute episode, or are you like a 20-minute?
I don't know, because to be honest, I like them, but I feel like the longer the episodes and the less episodes are, the faster you go through them.
Yeah, well, that too, but then also sometimes I feel like an episode should be like 20 minutes. Because like they could break it up, and then I would have an easier time watching it. Because
I feel like I never find myself pausing mid-episode, so I have to watch the whole 45 minutes. If it was 20 minutes, then I could be like, oh, just one more episode, 20 minutes, done,
exactly. And I don't always have time to watch a 45-minute episode. So as much as I like the show, it just feels like it drags. And I think even if it just cut the episode short, I'd like it more. But I know you have one.
Oh, so my gosh.
Let's get to this.
Saltburn. Oh, my God. I hate it.
A year ago.
I can't stand it. So, literally, what I wanted to talk about, I'm going to be calling somebody out. I'm so sorry. But we were in...
The way you're staring at your line as if you're going to talk to them.
But I was in media history. And we were talking about Saltburn because it came out at the time. Mm-hmm. And... somebody said that it was their favorite movie, and they really liked it.
It's a good movie.
I could not get through it. I started watching it, and it's fucking disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Like, and then they were making the point that, oh, maybe this is a new new genre that's coming out of, like, the category of gross. And I was just like, why the hell would I want to see something gross on my TV?
It's so disgusting or weird that you can't look away.
Like,
but I'm not like that. I can look away. I don't want to see pimple popping.
I don't mind pimple popping, but like,
why would you want to watch that though?
I don't mind it.
Do you watch it for fun?
I don't put that in. Sometimes I'll be like scrolling on TikTok and I'm like, oh, that's a big one. Let me watch that one. Or like instruction video. Like, I'll watch that, but I don't find that gross. But like drinking nut in a bathtub, it genuinely irks my soul how freaking disgusting that movie was. And I'm so sorry, Kaylon. I apologize. I'm calling you out. He did his media history assignment on that, and the whole time I was just like, how do you like this?
It's so disgusting. Like, how graphic it is. Like, the scene of him eating out that girl, I don't know if you got to that. It was so long. I think it was maybe
towards the end.
Probably.
When I tell you
5 minutes long. I don't need to see you eating her cooch for 5 minutes.
Oh! When they were outside.
Yes, when they were outside and she was on her period or something.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God. Fucking disgusting. No. Okay, I was comparing it to, they said that there's the new category of gross coming out in, like, that genre. But gross has always been around. And I compared this to the show Grossology. Insert here. The show Grossology from when we were younger. I know you didn't remember it.
I don't know that one.
I watched it.
You told me there's a pimple character?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
I watched it, but I couldn't, like, enjoy it. Because when it was in cartoon form, I feel like it's more, like, you can tolerate it more because it's not as, like, real and graphic. But, like...
what was it?
It was these two kids who, like, they... defeat villains and stuff like that. Like, it's a basic just like superhero type of show, but gross.
But why is it gross?
It's literally called Grossology.
So superheroes, but everyone's gross?
They're not heroes, but it's like some science. 2 kids, they're...
Real kids.
It was animation.
Okay, but where does the gross come? Other than, like, the pimple.
They're, like, weapons, shoot, like, slime. The character, one of the villains was a pimple, and you have to, like, defeat them. Like, it's just...
I feel like gross has always been a thing, though. Like, think about, like, slime. Like, you know how, like, even, like, old Nickelodeon used to pour slime on people.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, gross has always been around.
Stuff. Like, the feet's a little different. But, like, there's some backstory that I don't want to get into.
But specifically, Saltburn just was truly disgusting and pornographic. Yeah. And I feel like porn and television needs to stay separate. Like, if I want to watch porn, which I don't, but if I'm watching porn, that's in the comfort of my house. I'm not going to a movie theater to pay to watch someone get eaten out on the screen.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, every single movie these days has a sex scene. You don't need it.
But my thing is, there's a difference, because 365, which didn't come out in theaters, was very sexual. Yeah. I kind of enjoyed it.
Yes, but does every movie need it?
No. But that was their type of movie. But they did it in a way that was, like, captivating. Yeah. Not in a way that was, like, disgusting. Yeah. Like, yeah.
And once in a while, I'm okay with that movie. Like, even, like Nora was about, like...
I didn't watch that one.
But it was about, like, prostitutes and stuff like that, and it was very graphic. But that's what it's about. Yeah. Like, that, yeah, it makes sense. But then there's some movies that it's, like, it just doesn't need it. Like, Saltburn, I understand that, like, he's a freak, and so you wanted to show that he's a freak, but also, like, he's murdering people. Is that not what the movie should be about? Like, we don't need to see him eat this girl out. That's not what it's about.
He killed somebody?
He killed so many people.
Listen, I did not even, like...
I'm sorry for spoiling.
I didn't even get that far. Like, when I tell you, I felt like the beginning... and, like, halfway through the movie was so dragged and so, like, dreary and just... And then it goes to so slow of this guy just, like, at school having no friends. Like, okay, we get it. And then it goes to him doing nasty stuff and drinking cum water. Like, what happened? Yeah. Where's the correlation? I'm confused. But that's what I wanted to rant about.
I liked that movie. I just
Saltburn?
I did like it. Yeah. I just... The judgment.
Freak.
And what do you like?
Disney.
I
want to see princesses sing.
No, but anyways, back to my point. What was my point?
Freak.
You have to stop distracting me. I'm like, what was I talking about? But I know what my point is. I liked Saltburn. It did not have to be that graphic. And to your point, like, it did not have to ramp up that slowly. I feel like...
Yeah. That's another reason why I couldn't get through it.
It was weird.
Like, people were obsessing over it.
You don't need to go from 0 to 100. You can go from 0 to 50. Like, or you can go from 20 to, like, 75. So,
or just, like, don't do it at all.
Or just don't do it at all.
Like, I bet you like, my mind is so, like, just, ew.
Like, eating her out on her period. I know that's so, like, what's it called?
I know people have sex on their period.
No, but I'm not even talking about... Which is very normal. It is. But my point is that what does that add to the character, to the movie at all? I can't name a single thing. Even drinking the bath water, I almost understand it because it's like he's so obsessed he wants him. From the movie, from the dialogue, from the perspective of the plot, I understand it. What does eating her out on her period add to the plot at all? The only thing it adds is he's a freak.
Me personally, I couldn't finish it. I couldn't get through it, and I did not enjoy the movie. Plain, simple, blank, period. Yeah. Clearly, I wasn't the demographic for this movie, which I understand. Yeah. Other people enjoyed it, which is valid, but it just wasn't my cup of tea, and it never will be. Yeah. I just generally...
What got you thinking about this, actually? I'm kind of curious.
I don't know what it is. But Saltburn pops up in my mind every so often, and I'm just always so tempted to argue about it. Why? I don't know. I was literally just at work the other day, like, folding a t-shirt. I was like, I hate Saltburn. Like, I hate it so much. And then I started thinking about the media history class and how people were like, oh, I like the movie, I wish
I was so passionate about the things that I hate that I remember it a year later. Like, folding shirts. Like, that's loyalty.
Like, it literally lives my head rent-free just based off of how much I hate it.
Are there any movies coming out recently? I want more movies.
The Minecraft movie came out.
Oh, yes.
I haven't watched it.
Are you going to?
Probably not. I
don't want to pay money for that.
To be honest, I like Minecraft too much to, like, affect my way of seeing it.
Do we need a Minecraft movie also? Like, what's that adding? It's like the Angry Birds stuff. Like, just because it's popular.
To be honest, but the Angry Birds movie, I kind of enjoyed it.
Did you actually? You saw it?
Yeah.
I never saw it. I was like, why?
Isn't there a second one? There's two of them.
Yeah. But I was like, if it's giving Minecraft. Like, you don't need it.
It was better than the Minecraft movie,
was to be honest. Actually?
Yeah, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I can just tell it's better.
Yeah. Well, it's like, why are you making these random movies that no one asked? That's the thing. People keep making movies that nobody asked for.
Yeah. Make
movies that, like, even Saltburn. I'd rather Saltburn than the
God
Minecraft
damn it,
movie.
Saltburn. No.
We have to calm down.
No. We're moving on.
Wait, okay, but would you rather a movie like the Minecraft movie or Saltburn?
The Minecraft movie.
Really?
I fucking hate Saltburn. And you know the thing is, I don't even swear. I don't know what it, like, I just don't like.
I'm so against it.
I'm very, like, I just don't like gross like that. Like, that just.
But at least it has, like, a plot and
I couldn't find the plot. I'd rather watch him drink the cum water than listen. Like, I did not. I think maybe I would have had to, like, watch the whole movie through.
Like, at least it's the original. Like, Minecraft movie.
That was original, too. Who thought to bring Steve to life?
Everyone. Like, I'd rather watch, like, those Minecraft, like, roleplay videos than watch the Minecraft movie.
I used to watch a lot of Minecraft stuff. Have you ever seen Monster School?
No, I haven't. Is that Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh. I used to watch, like, do you know LD Shadow Lady? Or, like, I'm sure some people out there do. Like, Aphmau, LD Shadow Lady. They would do, like, they would just make stories in Minecraft and, like, have the characters talk to each other. And,
you know what? Whoever invented Minecraft, you knew what you were doing.
Like, they were on some shit. Like, actually.
Like, good for you.
Yeah.
Minecraft was I loved Minecraft. I used to be the one person to, like, download, like, crazy worlds because I wasn't building those. I didn't have time to build that.
Yeah.
And then, like, one time I downloaded, like,
Do you have to pay for those?
No, I got it for free. One time I had to download, like, I downloaded this, like, beautiful castle, and this was in grade, God. 3 or 5, and I remember my friends and I were all sitting underneath the table playing Minecraft.
Yes.
And then these 3 guys, Brandon, Marcus, and I forget who else, blew up my castle. Damn you, Brandon!
Fuck you, Brandon!
He blew up my castle. I worked so hard to decorate it.
I had like 12 dogs and men, like these 2 guys, Miles and Tyler. Fuck you. They killed all my dogs. They were named after my favorite people. Like,
why were men always so destructive in Minecraft? Like,
no, but men are always a problem. We're back to this, but it's fucking true.
But yeah,
if you learn anything from our podcast, men are the problem.
Suck.
Yeah.
The last 3 episodes. Well, the 3 episodes that we recorded before this.
Yeah. That's true.
The 3 next episodes are about men.
Yes.
So be prepared for that. Ladies, you'll probably enjoy it. Men, you might have opinions, but we don't care to hear them. We don't care. Because we know we're right.
But comment to keep our engagement up.
Yeah. And we'll argue in the comments.
Exactly. Moving on.
I heard my manager was telling me the other day that Gen Z is a lazy generation. Okay. And I feel like a lot of people talk about that. And I don't agree, but I don't disagree.
I was going to say the same thing because I was trying to figure out what I was going to say to this. And I was like, I have points for both. Like, I think in ways, automation. Like, I think we are lazier. Yeah. But are we not also smarter? Like, they were doing things that, like, they just didn't have to do. Like, I don't know. I was talking to my, like, grandparents about this because I went home for Easter, and they were saying that, like, we talk so fast because everything's sped up, and they used to sit down and watch things for, like, longer time. But also, like, if everything is sped up, does that not just mean that we're doing more in our day? Like, we have more time. We're doing more.
I feel like when I think of Gen Z being lazy, my mind goes to, like, guys who, like, scam. And guys
but that's not Gen Z. Everyone's been scamming. Like, what about, like, the
send me your Apple Pay or, like, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
scam has been going up.
Like, I feel like when I think of Gen Z as lazy, I think of it like people don't work anymore. Like, people don't have regular 9-to-5 jobs.
That's true.
And which I don't want to have either. Let's be honest.
And you know what? I feel like we're just changing the world. It's not even about, okay, maybe this is, like, too, like, full of ourselves, but I think that, like, is this not what we want? And not everyone wants to be doing a 9-to-5.
You don't need a 9-to-5, but I think before you're established to make money, I think you need to have a proper job. Like,
But why? That's just okay.
Because how are you making...
That's capitalism, though.
It is.
Like, I'd rather be lazy and do whatever I want than...
With no money?
Well,
where
we
you
need
can't
money, but like...
But how are you making the money then?
Well, I do like part-time... So then why are they calling us lazy? Because we need money.
Because we don't want to work anymore. That's this question based off of just, like, working.
We don't want to work anymore. If I could do as little as I can for as much money as I can, I want to do that.
But back in the day, like, for example, my parents would say, like, oh, I've been working since I was 14. I've been doing 3 jobs.
But why would they
now,
want to?
just, like, for example, for money.
But
if you consider, like, what I just said, parents working since, like, 3 jobs, 9 to 5, since they were 14, 13, all that, and then you saying, if I could work as little as I can.
For as much money as I can.
Do you think Gen Z is lazy, just based off of that opinion alone? Or that comment?
Like, but it's hard to say because I don't know why you would want to... Like, things cost so much these days.
But if you're saying...
It's not like my parents are paying for it.
But if you're saying you want to work as little as possible, how are you making the money to pay for that if you don't even want to work?
I do because I don't want to work, but I do work.
But that's the thing.
At my work,
you do, but there's so many other people who don't.
They do what? Get their parents to pay for it?
They don't have... Like, they just do nothing.
And good for them. And if they're happy, like, okay, this is actually, like, a really tough thing because my ex-boyfriend did not have a job and he would just, like, be in his room playing, like, Minecraft or something, hanging out with his friends, and he was so happy. And I was so jealous of him because I was like, I'm working hard, making money so that I can, like, do things. But if he's happy not doing anything, is he not winning life? Like, life is about being happy.
That's my thing. Like... I told her that it's not everyone in this generation because me personally, I genuinely enjoy working. Do I want to go to work every single day from 11 to 9:30 at night? Absolutely not.
But you like working?
I like to work.
I want to make money for something I like.
But I don't know if it's just because like I like where I'm working or if it's because I like to work. But I don't think they can just put Gen Z in a whole category saying...
I agree.
Gen Z is lazy. Because my dad says the same thing too. He always talks shit about Gen Z. But like...
People always talk shit about the youngest generations too. Like I feel like it's been happening for so long.
But to be honest, I do feel like there are many Gen Z people who are just lazy. Because like you said, I'm going to compare it to how you just said.
Yeah.
If I don't want to work. To my parents being like, I have 3 jobs by the age of like 14.
Actually, maybe that's a lie. Actually, let me rephrase what I said then.
But there are people who do feel that way though.
But are there people that just don't want to do work that they don't want to do? Like, I don't want to work if I don't like the job, but I want to work on things that I like. Like, let's say, obviously right now it's not that big, but let's say that this became big enough that it could be our full-time job. This is work, but I like it. Even not getting paid for it, it's work, but I like it.
But we're taking the easy route out, I'll say, by doing this instead of waking up and going to a 9 to 5. Like,
but
do you know what I mean?
Why can't we get rid of 9 to 5s?
I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I refuse to work.
Yeah.
But... This also compares to, remember I was telling you the other day about this TikTok that's like, why do people not want to do a 9 to 5 when they get to work and then go home and do whatever? And then they pick to do like work 80-hour weeks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Doing other stuff. Like I said it wrong, but like.
Yeah. I don't know. So like you said, I don't think you can put a whole generation into a group. I think there are some people, and I think lazy is a really like, what's the word? Non-descriptive term. Only because, like, I think I can consider myself lazy to the things that I don't want to do, but is that being lazy? Like, if I'm passionate about something, I'll do it. That's what I've always said. If I'm passionate about something, I'll do it. If I'm not passionate, I don't want to do it. Is that being lazy?
No, but sometimes even if you don't want to do it, you have to do it. And I think you still have to put in that effort, even if you don't want to. Like, there'll be days...
That sucks.
But there'll be days that I don't want to go to work, but I still have to go. I don't want to, but I have to.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, honestly, like, what it really comes down to is, like, it sucks that we're in, like, this is going to make it sound so, like, I don't know, but, like, a capitalism. Can we talk about the economic state of the world right now in type 5?
Don't even ask me. I don't know. I can't afford stuff.
No, but I think the reason why, like, my real point is that I think it sucks that we live in a capitalism world where you need to work to make money so that you can have fun. But if there are people that can find ways around that, I don't consider it lazy. I consider it smart. If you can find ways of being happy that remove yourself from the 9 to 5 or the capitalism, if you're happy doing nothing, do nothing.
I agree. Like, I think if you can find ways around the traditional, like, method of living, that's totally okay.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Because, again, I'd rather not work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
But there's some things in this world that you have to do even if you don't want to. And I stand by, like, when you're young, you have to
have a job.
Yeah. Like, you need to make money. And even my parents said a pension. Like,
yeah.
when you grow up and you're, like, 90 years old and you aren't doing this anymore, you don't have money, like, just waiting around from the government to give to you from, like, your pension.
That's true. You do need to save money. Like, I don't know. If this paid me, though, like, if I could podcast and, like, make a, like, living off of it, I'd save that money and then have a great life.
Isn't a pension where, like, what's a pension?
A pension is certain companies will give you, like, a plan to get paid from the government after you retire and it doesn't end. Yeah, because not all jobs do that. My mom didn't get a pension.
Isn't a pension... I don't think it's just from one job. I think it's from any, like, job, just working in general. Isn't that a pension?
No. Like, a job has to give you a pension. You can also, like, save your money in a retirement account, but that's what you're doing yourself. But a pension, like, the job gives you the pension. So there's, like, some jobs that don't get a pension. Like, teachers get a really good pension, but, like, my mom was working at this company for 20 years. They, like, laid her off. She didn't have a pension. They gave her nothing. Like, you get a severance package maybe, but then you're done. So why the hell am I working then? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, but still, I still need money. I still, like... Well, I'm working because I want to have fun. But that's the thing, too. Like, I'm going to be working at McDonald's this summer, and I know people hate on McDonald's, but the reason why I'm doing that is because I can work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., like, get the morning shift, get my 8 hours, have fun the rest of the time, only work 2 days a week, not save any of that money, use that money for clothes and food, and have fun over the summer. And my plan is to just be lazy. I want to do my 2 shifts a week, get as much money as I can, and have fun. We're very different. I know. I'm like, yeah, me. And you're working 4 shifts a week. I'm working 4 shifts a week, 8 hours each, hopefully. I can't anymore. I hate it. I hate working, and I want to stop. I think, too, like I said, it has to do with the workplace. Because if I hated my job, then I wouldn't want to be there. That's true. I get angry all the time with Urban Planet, but, But it's the people, isn't it? Like, it is. Yeah. We were talking the other day, and we were saying how, like, some of us really don't want to be there anymore. Really? But, like, because I personally don't want to be there because I feel like I'm due for some change. Because it's been, like, a long time now. You get used to it, though. Like, you have fun. That's you know why I haven't left. Because it is a good job. People. It's a stable job. But I haven't left. But, like, because I love the people. Yeah. Because I like the managers. I like those I'm working with. The way that you're all friends. Even being friends with your managers. Yeah. Is crazy. But that's why I haven't gone anywhere. Because I like it. Like, I'm satisfied and I'm happy with where I work. Yeah. But sometimes I don't want to be there. And sometimes the job annoys me and I get angry. Not sometimes. Yeah. I get angry all the time with that job. But I enjoy it. So I stay. Yeah. So I guess overall, is Gen Z lazy? Is Gen Z lazy? I say we're not all lazy. There are many lazy people here. We're not all lazy. We're innovative because we're changing. I think we're changing the world. We are. And I think it needs a change. I don't think we're always changing it for the better. That's true. But yeah, that's where I leave that at. And I think there are some lazy people, but putting a generation in a category. There's a lot of lazy people. In our generation or in general? Because I think in general, I've seen a lot of lazy adults. In general, there's a lot of, but if we're just talking about Gen Z by itself, there's a lot of lazy Gen Z. Yeah. Are we all lazy? There's a lot of lazy people. Because there's a lot of hard workers. Yeah. But there's also a lot of lazy. That's true. And I think putting a whole generation in a category is kind of crazy. Yeah. Like, you can't just say, like, everyone is this. Yeah. You know? That is a wrap on today's episode. Yeah. It's the beginning of season 2 of Chatter Matters. I'm looking forward to it. Yes. There's so much to come. So much. It's going to be a fun summer. We're going to have a good time. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Yeah. And I'm here for it. Today was a good episode. We got to talk about we didn't play a game, but, like, I don't know. I feel like we needed to talk. We needed to talk to you guys, catch you up, say what we're doing. Got a little life update from the last few months. Yeah, and I'm so excited for everyone to, like, come follow us on our new journey of, like, making different content and, like, reaching out. I'm excited. So, thank you for joining us on season 2. Episode. This is the end of season 2, episode 1. Stay tuned for more episodes coming out each week. And I think that's it. Yeah. Bye, guys. Chatter Matters, new episodes every week.